It's a crying shame that Joy Reid has to use her black privilege to become such a bigot. On my cut with ACM, let's find out why. Alright guys, first of all, to stay notified, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so that you can keep up to date whenever we release new videos. I think it's time we talk about the pink elephant in the room. Or in this case, the race-baiting bitch, Joy Reid. Joy likes to flaunt her black privilege around so much that actually I would have to say that she would probably make William Ellison blush. If he was still alive, that is. I mean, with her $1.5 million a year salary from MSNBC, I'd actually go as far as to say he'd probably be a little bit jealous. And they pay her this simply so she can spew nothing but hatred and misinformation.
White Americans are inherently racist. That racism is inherent to whiteness.
Wouldn't it be nice to get paid $1.5 million a year to spew whatever you want, to promote whatever agenda you want? Look to Joy Reid, a Harvard graduate, and find out how, I guess. Because if that ain't privilege, I don't know what is. You know, Joy Reid and many other mainstream vomit cast had over half their audience convinced that Kyle Rittenhouse had actually murdered 2 black men, maybe 3 black men, and, however. But the truth of the matter is none of the men that Kyle shot were either black or innocent people by any standards. We're talking one of them was a child rapist. I mean, we're not just talking some little sex offender guy got caught peeing in public. No, we're talking, I believe it was 9 and 11-year-old children that he raped and molested very grossly. It was bad. It was bad. One of them liked to beat on women. I think he was even a granny beater at one point. And then the other one, well, he was had a rap sheet for thieving and several other things. And let me go ahead and put in, just to cover my ass on all this, and we're going to go ahead and say allegedly, okay? But, the thing is they didn't actually say that the people he shot were black people. They never said that. What they did was they just totally hinted at saying that he was a white supremacist.
White Americans are inherently racist. That racism is inherent to whiteness.
And that was the narrative that they pushed as hard as they possibly could. So automatically, when they're accusing somebody of being a white supremacist, obviously you're going to think that, oh, well, goodness gracious, this man has been shooting black people. White guy shoots black. And she's just trying to spew hatred like that and just start disinformation again. That's one of the things she is just so good at.
Whiteness, and racist. Whiteness and racist.
And at one point, Joy Reid had actually mocked Kyle about his crying during his testimony when he broke down on the stand. And, well, here we have a little bit of video of it here. We'll go ahead and share this with you.
It's the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. It reminded a lot of people of something, I just can't remember what it was. Oh, the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, in which Brett Kavanaugh, who had been accused by a high school friend of committing sexual abuse of her, cried his way through the hearings to make him a permanent member and Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. And his tears turned out to be more powerful than the tears of Christine Blasey Ford, which were the tears of an alleged victim. But in America, there's a thing about both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, Green Waterworks. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same effect. even as the right tries to politicize the idea that masculinity is being robbed from American men by multiculturalism and wokeism, they still want to be able to have their tears.
I was talking to a friend, and I said, I just want them to find them. And she said, sweetie, they're not going to find them. You know, at the end of the day, look what has happened. You know, look what has happened. So, empire, this MAGA country, ties a noose around your neck.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong video. That was a race-baiting piece of shit that was just attempting to start some racial tension. Big surprise, Jussie Smollett. Gosh, who could forget him? You know, but on the bright side for him, he was never prosecuted. Why was that? Oh yeah, because of his black privilege. Kyle's not guilty verdict is proof of many things. A few are near and dear to me. One is definitely that there's proof that the justice system still works. America is finally signaling that they are tired of all this woke ideology. And it also proves to me that the writers for the Joy Reid show have a good balance of fiber in their diet, because there's no possible way otherwise that they could ever come up with so much shit for her to spew out of her mouth. I mean, agreed? As always, guys, tell me anything that I missed down in the comments if you would. And a huge thanks to all my current subscribers and all my new subscribers. Thank you, guys. You're helping the channel grow. We're helping to get this information out there, and that's what I want to do. That I just want to share the information that the mainstream media is too damn busy trying to hide. So, you know, God bless America. Let's go, Brandon. You guys have a great evening, and I'm out.
State of Wisconsin versus Kyle Rittenhouse. As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the second count, not guilty. As to the third count, not guilty. As to the fourth count, not guilty. As to the fifth count, not guilty.